Get ready for the holidays with the perfect gift from your local Red Wing shoe store. Hi, Teresa here. Our durable, comfortable footwear makes the ideal gift for your loved ones. Whether it's a rugged work boot, a stylish casual shoe, at Red Wing Shoes, we have something for everyone. Great selection with exceptional service. Stop into Red Wing Shoes and give the gift of quality and comfort this holiday season. 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo, Red Wing Shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Blizzard day.
We are in it. It is actually a snow day for a lot of students. Schools called off for, well, most schools. Fargo and West Fargo, Moorhead went e-learning, but NDSU, UND, NDSCS.
Grand Forks,
So quite a few schools not happening today. I know it's just after 8, so you probably do realize that. But if you don't yet know, you can always go to inform.com, look, click on the announcements tab on the top of the page, and you'll also, if you're watching GMA here this morning, we're scrolling those announcements. I believe still.
Yep, and it's on the Storm Tracker app too.
All right, perfect. Okay, so let's jump right into it because we are in it. You forecast this, and it's here, and in some places even worse.
It's nasty. Yeah, visibility's been near zero at the Canadian border, down to about a quarter of a mile along Highway 2 for several hours now, which does qualify us for true blizzard conditions. There was a lot of it's not actually going to be a blizzard, and what is a true blizzard? We're not getting that much snow. Blizzard only has to do with wind and visibility. It has nothing to do with how much snow you actually receive. All of that is blown around, which will make it pretty hard to measure by the time we are all said and done, but it's making it really hard to see right now. So dangerous travel, dangerous conditions, especially once you make it outside of city limits. The main snow is still working its way down into Fargo. We've had some of these small, what I like to call appetizer snow showers around through southeastern North Dakota into even Fargo this morning. But the main batch of snow is still up to our north, and that is moving in. That's when we have the heaviest and the steadiest of the snow. I'd say it's here within the next hour or so, and then we're going to meet the strongest wind gusts through the middle of the day with that heavier and steadier snow. Gusts between 60 to 65 miles an hour.
Wow.
You might think that sounds really strong. That's not going to happen. Already had a gust to 64 in Grand Forks, so it is happening. And you're meeting those two things at the middle part of the day, so that's when I think things are going to be at their worst through this morning, especially up north, lasting into the middle of the day. Now, things do slowly improve. The snowfall itself is actually quick hitting. That wraps up from the west to the east this afternoon. By about 1, 2 o'clock, it's done snowing on the North Dakota side. Wraps up in a similar fashion onto the Minnesota side, say 3, 4 o'clock the further east that you go. But even when the snow is done, it's still windy. Yeah. So we're still seeing those gusts between 40 to 50 miles an hour through this evening. And so I still have a blowing snow concern, visibility concerns, especially in your rural areas as we go throughout the rest of the evening. Overnight tonight, the wind turns around to the south and it completely kills off. It's very calm into tomorrow morning, but that drops our temperature because colder air is riding in with this northwest wind. We've seen backward temperatures all day. Believe it or not, about 5-ish hours ago when I got here, it was 37 degrees outside.
That's wild.
Roads were just wet. It wasn't even that breezy. Nope. It was actually just kind of nice out.
Yeah.
And now we're down into the single digits and we'll go sub-zero by about supper time tonight. So it's just been a continuous downhill slide. With a clearing sky and the wind going light overnight, we'll wake up in the teens below by tomorrow morning. With any little breeze, it'll feel minus 20s, minus mid-20s. We do pick up the wind out of the southeast tomorrow, gusting 30 to 35. So some minor blowing and drifting will be possible for your Friday. Temperatures, though, make it up into the teens above thanks to that southeast wind. So, woo, warmer. Not the 30s and 40s that we felt the past couple of days, but better. There are some patchy light snow showers around for Friday, mainly to the north of I-94. So I just want you to be aware that travel for tomorrow is not perfect. I kind of think everybody is obviously focused on today, and rightfully so, and maybe you're thinking about your Friday travel plans. You're headed out of town for the weekend, holiday parties, Christmas, work parties, all that jazz. There will still be some things to deal with for Friday. It's just better than what we're expecting for today. We don't have any advisories or warnings or anything out for tomorrow, but there will be some patchy light snow and a little bit of a breeze. So if you're driving through one of those snow showers, it could get a little bit tougher to see, just not to blizzard criteria like today. We have falling temperatures on Saturday, still breezy, mostly sunny skies. We're back into the single digits by Saturday afternoon. Sunshine still with us on Sunday, high temp to about 9. Next week looks a little bit warmer. teens, 20s, and then actually closer to 30 on Christmas Day.
Okay.
My gift to you.
Yeah.
Chance at a little bit of light snow on Christmas Day, which is 1 week from today, so we'll watch the impact of that closely. All right, if you're just now joining us, we did just do a full blizzard update and recap. Either wait till this is done and go back to the beginning, or I have lots of information on my page for you. Storm Tracker app is going to be a great tool. We actually are doing more videos than we normally do throughout the day today, so that's going to be a great on-the-go tool. You can also watch our newscast live on there too. I don't think a lot of people are aware that you can like check in on the newscasts without having to sit down and watch your TV. So the Storm Tracker app is going to be a great way to stay in the loop throughout the day. If you can, I would not travel unless it's really an emergency.
Right. And can we expand on that, because things are really changing with the road conditions, and we'll touch on that. But just from this, like when we came in, to when first news started to the end, I mean, the no travel advisories really grew. And you told us earlier the reason for that they got a lot of freezing rain.
Yeah, so up north it started off as some freezing rain, so there is ice accumulation, and then it switched over to snow. So that's why the no travel advisory was in effect for the northernmost counties even before the snow started falling. We did not get freezing rain in Fargo, but our roads are wet, and now we are quickly dropping back below freezing. So I do want you to watch out for wet roads refreezing, especially kind of more your residential roads, your not so treated roads, your sidewalks, your driveways. That first step can be a doozy sometimes as we drop our temperature. So there could be a little layer of ice, and then we'll add the snow and the really strong winds on top of all of that. Again, gusts 60 to 65 through the middle of the day, and then slowly relaxing. Heaviest and the steadiest of the snow is still working its way into Fargo. We haven't seen it yet. So expect visibility to get worse as that moves in. And then it wraps up from the west to the east as we go through this afternoon. Okay, hopefully that's a good enough.
And again, too, with the road maps, just you can follow those or see those on our Storm Tracker weather app as well.
It's a really easy way to access
everything.
Those. And then you can zoom in.
Yes.
You can also access the DOT cameras on there, so you can kind of see what it's looking like if you're trying to head somewhere, which again, we don't recommend today. Yeah, it's really nasty. The Highway Patrol posted the picture from I-29, and you couldn't see I-29. And sometimes, you have more of your rural roads and visibility looks worse. That's I-29. That's like one of the main roads in the state.
And exactly what you've been saying. It's just a great visual for you. So when a little bit of snow doesn't take a lot of snow, the wind picks up, you just can't see anything.
No, it's truly like powdered sugar too, because this snow is moving in with this colder air, so it's really dry and light, and it's the type of snow that blows around easily. A lot of people were not believing we would hit true blizzard conditions because we did so much melting over the past couple of days and put a crust on our snowpack, which, I mean, thank goodness we did, because it would probably be even worse. But we have just enough of this fine, light, powdered sugar snow to blow around and just completely fog up your view, and you can't see anything. Scary stuff out there when you can't see.
Yeah.
It's not good. All right. I think I've talked enough.
It's a lot. It is. All right. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
We pulled her away on a very busy morning as well. So just to kind of recap a couple of those things, of course, the winter storm continues to impact the region. Several travel advisories. If you look at the North Dakota DOT maps, the red means no travel advised, and the northwestern part of the state's no travel advised, the northeastern part of the state as well, travel alerts, and it's everything, as Lydia was saying, kind of moving from the northern valley, and now moving into Fargo. We're seeing road conditions deteriorate. Really just need to check ahead before you get in the car. If you don't have to go anywhere, it's a good idea not to. A lot of things are closed today, so call ahead. Like we mentioned, several school districts across the region have closed or shifted to distance learning due to the weather, so just be aware. Now, that said, this is an interesting twist. Today's weather is not stopping the fall commencement ceremony at MSU Moorhead. The university announced that everything will go on as planned. They're urging guests, of course, to use caution when deciding whether or not to travel. There will be 2 ceremonies for undergrads today. More than 180 students are graduating. But if you can't make it, you decide to stay home, stay safe. The ceremonies will be live streamed. And also a heads up, things are going to be better tomorrow. NDSU and UND's graduation ceremonies will be held tomorrow. So going to affect a lot of people for sure today and tomorrow. In other news, not necessarily weather related, Grand Forks police are asking for your help identifying a suspect after an attempted robbery on Wednesday. The suspect entered Discontent, a smoke shop just off Washington, around 6:30 last night. The suspect was wearing a green and white sweatshirt, sunglasses, and a mask, so you really couldn't see a lot of the man's face. Police say they handed an employee an envelope with a note demanding money and implying they were armed. The suspect did leave a short time later without taking any money. Police believe the suspect is a white man. Of course, you can get more information on the Grand Forks PD Facebook page, but call police if you have any information on that situation for sure. A follow-up on a story we've been tracking for you as well. A Spirit Lake reservation man has pleaded not guilty to killing his brother and ex-girlfriend. 26-year-old D'Angelo Hunt is accused of murdering his brother Isaac in March of last year. Isaac's body was found last month. And then just last week, prosecutors charged D'Angelo with manslaughter for the death of his ex-girlfriend Gemini Posey in January of last year. They claimed he killed her without malice upon a sudden quarrel and heat of passion. Prosecutors have not said if Gemini's body has been found. Of course, a story we're still tracking for you. Always new developments in this case. We do know a trial date has now been set for February. And today, a Moorhead man is back in court accused of threatening a mass shooting at Essentia Hospital in South Fargo. 57-year-old Jerome Lampley is charged with felony terrorizing after a threatening call in July. In November, a judge ordered that the state hospital look into whether he's fit to proceed in the case. He'll be in court at 1:30 this afternoon. Coming up this morning, Hot Mike is live with Dom Izzo. It's really going to be the college football game of the weekend. A trip to Nashville is at stake. How Montana and Montana State are preparing for the biggest game in the history of the state of Montana. Plus, the red-hot Bison women's basketball team keeps on rolling. Dom will have a recap of their 8th straight win heading into the holiday break. So fun to see the success for that women's team right now. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. Once again, remember, you can get the very latest on this winter storm that we are in right now, whether it's watching live on WDAY using that free Storm Tracker weather app. Also, if you go to inforum.com, there's a weather tab. You can check out all of the forecasts, the live radar, all that good stuff online as well. Just make sure you're keeping up to date, staying safe, and we'll completely update you throughout the day as well. Our next newscast, of course, will still be very much in it. It's at 11 this morning. It's an hour-long newscast. You'll want to tune in to get the very latest live looks as well at all of the conditions. And then we have you covered this afternoon, hopefully when things will be quieting down. 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Stay safe out there. Thanks for joining us.